The intensity is rising, and the stakes have never been higher in the Big Apple. We are breaking down the latest action as the Atlanta Hawks collide with the New York Knicks on the court right now. Get ready for real-time updates and expert analysis on every pivotal play as these two teams battle for postseason supremacy.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
We are diving deep into the history books to see how this current squad stacks up against legends. We have analyzed the most dominant seasons in New York Knicks history, ranging from the legendary 1969-70 championship year to the record-breaking performance of the 2025-26 roster under head coach Mike Brown. Jalen Brunson is rewriting the record books in a way New York has not seen in half a century. We are examining how his superstar arrival turned the Knicks into a title contender and sparked 4 straight years of consistent improvement that fans have been waiting decades to witness. Can the Atlanta Hawks pull off the ultimate playoff upset against the Knicks giant? We are dissecting the momentum tree Young and his squad are bringing into this series and why they might just have the blueprint to exploit New York's weaknesses. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss a beat on the road to the championship. Ever wonder what happens when two Eastern Conference heavyweights collide in the heart of Madison Square Garden? Tonight, we're keeping a close eye on the Atlanta Hawks taking on the New York Knicks, and let me tell you, the energy in the arena is absolutely electric. This isn't just another regular season matchup. It's a high-stakes chess match where every possession matters and the rotations could shift at a moment's notice. We're tracking every bucket, every defensive stop, and those crucial play-by-play moments that define the momentum of the game. Are the Hawks finding their rhythm on the road, or is the Garden crowd fueling a Knicks surge? You can follow all the live updates and real-time stats right here as the action unfolds. If you're enjoying this deep dive into the hardwood drama, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update on your favorite teams. At the end of the day, basketball is more than just a score. It's about the grit, the grind, and the glory of the fight on the court. Ever wondered what it actually looks like when the New York Knicks are at their absolute peak? Forget just counting rings for a second. We're diving into the raw, mathematical dominance of the greatest seasons in franchise history. To do this, we are using the simple rating system, or SRS, the gold standard for measuring how much a team actually dominated their opponents once you account for the strength of their schedule. It is cold, hard data that tells the story of peak performance. Coming in at number 5, we head back to 1992-93. With Pat Riley at the helm and Patrick Ewing dropping over 24 points a night, this 60-win squad was an absolute defensive nightmare. Next up at number 4, we have a recent spark that has everyone talking, the 2025-26 season. Under Mike Brown, Jalen Brunson proved why he is the heart of this team, leading them to a 53-29 record that felt like a glimpse into a new championship era. At number 3, we have a total classic. The 1972-73 team, coached by the legendary Red Halsman and anchored by Walt Frazier, redefined what it meant to play team basketball. They were the gold standard of the 70s. Taking the second spot is the 1993-94 season. It is arguably the most heartbreaking, what-if in Knicks history, but strictly by the numbers, this was a juggernaut of a team, posting an SRS of 6.48 while Ewing carried the load. Finally, the undisputed king of the mountain, the 1969-70 season. With an SRS of 8.42, this wasn't just a great Knicks team. It was one of the greatest teams in NBA history, period. Willis Reed and company didn't just win, they controlled the floor like no other group in orange and blue. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into basketball history. Which of these iconic squads do you think would take the title in a head-to-head tournament? Let us know in the comments below. What if I told you the New York Knicks are currently living through their most impressive historical run in half a century? It sounds like hyperbole, but when you look at the impact of Jalen Brunson, the numbers tell a story that goes beyond just highlight reels. We are talking about a franchise that has been stuck in a cycle of mediocrity for decades, suddenly becoming the only modern NBA team to actually successfully land a true superstar in free agency and watch that move pay off in real time. Before Brunson, the team was flailing, finishing a miserable season under Tom Thibodeau that had fans questioning everything. Then, everything changed. Since his arrival, the Knicks haven't just been better, they have been statistically better every single year for 4 consecutive seasons. That is a level of consistency New York hasn't seen since the championship days of the 70s. It is honestly remarkable how one player shifted the gravity of an entire organization. When Thibodeau left and the coaching baton passed on, the pressure to maintain that momentum was suffocating. Yet Brunson and his new coach managed to push the team to 53 wins, even grabbing an NBA Cup title along the way. Was it a perfect season? Hardly. They hit a wall in December, faced a brutal slump, and had to do some serious soul-searching. But the point is, they responded. Every year the bar gets higher, and every year this squad finds a way to clear it. Now, as the playoffs approach, the real test begins. The regular season wins are great, but for a city as hungry as New York, we all know the only metric that truly matters is how they perform under the bright lights of the postseason. Can Brunson cement his legacy by finally bringing home the big trophy? I want to hear your take in the comments below. Is this the year the Knicks finally go all the way, or are we setting ourselves up for more heartbreak? Hit that like button if you believe in the process, and subscribe for more deep dives into the best of the NBA. Flashback to 2021, Trae Young silences Madison Square Garden, playing the ultimate villain and sending the Knicks packing in a legendary playoff series. But fast forward to the 2026 postseason, and the narrative has shifted. This time, the Atlanta Hawks aren't just relying on a solo act, they are a cohesive unit ready to crash the party once again. If you listen to the national media or scroll through your timeline, the consensus is clear. Everyone is picking the Knicks. But I'm here to tell you why that narrative is missing the bigger picture. The Hawks didn't just back into these playoffs, they sprinted into them. From late February through the end of the regular season, Atlanta went on a blistering 19-5 run. While the skeptics will point to the strength of schedule, the eye test tells a different story. This team has been playing with a level of grit and defensive discipline that separates them from the rest of the pack. Look at how they've matched up with New York recently. Their games have been absolute coin flips, consistently coming down to the final possession. The Hawks don't fear this Knicks team because they know their own system works. When you analyze the Knicks, you see a team with star power, sure, but also a team that can get in its own way. Beyond the brilliance of Jalen Brunson, the reliability of the supporting cast remains a massive question mark. Can Karl-Anthony Towns deliver in the clutch? Will Mikal Bridges find his rhythm, or will he disappear? These are cracks in the foundation that an opportunistic Hawks squad is perfectly positioned to exploit. Atlanta isn't looking for the Knicks to beat themselves. They are prepared to go out and take the series by playing their style of basketball. This is the definition of a dangerous underdog. So, what do you think? Are we looking at another legendary upset, or will New York prove the doubters wrong? Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of our playoff coverage. Sometimes, all it takes is a little bit of momentum and the right matchup to change the entire landscape of the NBA.